right round the back. Normally we have this Spotify application right here, but I can't even. Let me see if I can. I don't know. I don't know. Normally it's like says Spotify here. I don't think there's anything in iTunes. But I'm gonna. Okay. You know what? Let me go back and play it. I should have it here. You know, because I'm like, this is crazy. I know I downloaded this music and put it in my playlist so that I would have all this music, and I don't see it. So we're gonna continue with our conversation, Mr. Francis, Mr. Mightyful 13. What do you want to be called?
Yeah, Mightyful 13 is appropriate, you know, because that's for current
okay, so
name.
Where did that name come from?
God give me it, you know.
So you
can't take credit for it because it was called for an interview. Chris Inter was doing an interview.
Right.
And him called me and said, "Yo, Rocky, what the label name?" And I'll come out and it was Mightyful 13.
Just like that.
Just like that.
There must be a divine inspiration behind that
is.
one. Because 13 is such a number that people shy away from.
A lot.
But I am blessed because I was born on the 13th.
And then it take me time to learn of the essence of the 13, as I just mentioned previous in my aforementioned region about 13 Wentworth Avenue. Which was so I think that's where that power came from.
So it was
divine,
instilled in you. Yeah, it was and trust
so God
me,
just give me that title there for no.
We understand what we're talking about because we are children of the Most High, and we are in tune with those messages that come. All right, check your desktop. Oh, what's happening? Are you hearing something that you're not supposed to hear? Oh my goodness! You see, we're gonna keep on touch and on top of
better, you know?
Yeah, the volume is a bit better because I pushed up the volume on the mic, and also because you're talking into the mic. So, all right. So we talked about the name Mightyful 13, which there's no explanation. Once you say God gave it to you,
yeah, man.
End of story.
We can't even take the credit for it. You have certain things you can't take credit for it.
Right, and we see the rhythms that I played one of the rhythms from Xanadu.
Yeah. Well, the rhythm known named Mighty in Battle.
I named
that rhythm.
Mighty in Battle.
Yeah, I named that rhythm.
You have on your Gideon boots. You're ready to fight, right?
Yeah, because I don't know, it's not a physical warfare, it's a spiritual warfare, you know, between good and evil. So,
because
me coming to New York and see a man like Philip Smart producing so much good music, and yet him never been accredited, you know, for the work he did. And when being around him, I start learning about this man coming like King Tubby's.
That's where you learn the craft from.
Yeah, and then he teach me, say, I was at King Tubby's before you were born. So even that, I know, say, that's a divine intervention.
You're supposed to be doing this work here.
Yeah, man.
Wow, this is deep, and you know, there's a
I want to show you
now in the studio.
I want to show you too. It's when I migrate from America to America. I migrate away from the music, you know, because I've been touring with Black Hole, me and Angie B is a tour. And then I start toward a youth named Chuck Fender.
Okay.
You know, as a road manager.
Right.
So 2008 when my son born, it's like as I say my brother and my son die and I must say, boy, Rocky. Can't do that, because you know sometimes music you don't really make no money from the music.
Absolutely. Yeah.
So when I come America around my family for really come and help them, because my family, I have family business, them have restaurant, them have barber shop. You know what I say? But I have a virgin now named Fragaranks.
Yeah, I remember that.
You know what I say?
Yeah, I remember Fragaranks.
When I Fragga reason one, you know, because Chuck Fender make me link up Xanadu one thing and tune video and then Xanadu link with Fragga. So Fragga say, when I Fragga reason, Fragga say, Rocky, youth like you finna the music, man, you know the business. You see me I say?
I'm trying to find the music. So tell the story.
So I show him say, boy, Fragga, I'm not really in the music business right now, and I let me run from it, so I go and call and let me say the right artist come. You know me I say, and as me mentioned I already said, Xanadu come to me one man and say, boy, Rocky, God give me a tune and I want you produce it, you know. And it was Tradewin.
Wow.
You know, and we go over Fragga studio, the Ramon studio. Danny Marshall, Danny Axman, and lay the track. And as them say, the rest is history, you know.
Wow, I guess, you know, I have to find this music somehow. What I wanted to do is, I want to play a track for you. It's not your artist.
Well, you can play in the track, you know, because we don't worry about it right now, you know. We're just reasoning, you know.
We're just reasoning, absolutely. And you know what I've learned, Fitzroy? However things go, that's the way they're supposed to go.
Yeah, man.
We're going to get the music because you sent me all the music, and I'm kind of just frustrated with myself right now because
No, you don't
it's
have
supposed
to,
to be here.
It's like
and I'm
Chief
like,
Smith always tell me that, boy, Rocky, I download everything, I'm going to know it there, but
Yeah.
that's how it go.
no, I'm seriously. And as soon as we're done with this conversation, I'm going to show you the computer, and I bet you're going to see the music right there. But we're going to find it in a
need to
second.
type it in, you know?
I have been typing it in. What happened? Because it came in a zip file, and I saved it to my music folder. But sometimes it says it can't find the music, and you have to search in the computer for the music for it to play. Especially when you get files that are in a zip folder. That's why I need to burn it on a CD so that I can just stick it right in there. But we're gonna, don't worry. I have Xanadu's Trade Winds and Always Want to Be With You, but and I think. What is this track here? That's not to play now. So the last two that you send me, I downloaded them, but I'm supposed to have her music here. Not too sure what's going on, but let me just put this track on. I want to play this for you. I don't want you to look to see what it is, but listen to this and give me your opinion on this. Okay?
Yeah, whatever you say, baby. Yeah, yeah. One time, two times, three times. Doesn't matter if you need more time, baby. Yeah. All I want is a better life. And all you got to say, you're gonna be my wife, yes. I know the feeling inside me, it never ever lies. Someday I'm gonna meet your mama, eh? So I'm brushing up on my grammar, eh? Got to make a good impression. Can't leave everything to chance. Ready or not, I feel your fire and it's warmer than the raging summer sun. Blazing so hot, you got me feeling like that, eh? Ready or not, I feel your fire and it's warmer than the raging summer sun.
Oh, as she loses her headset there, I guess I'm just so excited. Fitzroy, you immediately knew who this artist was, right?
Yeah, man, Brian, a long time I'm out there singing the business, you know.
Why has a performer like this not boss then, as we
No,
say?
it's the mute that bigger than boss, kind of thing boss dash way. Kind of boss a balloon, you have to fling it away. The mute are grow. And in Jamaica, vocals are not being recognized unless you have someone who give some bag of money to play a tune, and you understand? Kind of Jamaica is like that right now.
Payola's running the thing.
Yeah.
Still. And in New York too.
You
How
me?
do you, as a producer...
No, well, New York even better, you know. Trust me, you know. Because, as I say, man, like, you have a lot of studio in New York where a man can go fix up his own studio and record himself too. And in his computer age.
Yeah, but how
Twitter
do you get
and,
that
you know,
music out there to the listening public if you're not getting heard on radio?
No, well, reggae music from mainstream radio, reggae music has not been promoted. Because when you check now, you have 93.5, Higher Jamboree, them, and
But
lot
that's
of,
paid,
and them
that's
don't
broken
really,
radio.
Yeah, them don't really play.
New
Because I've never
artists.
seen these radio stations bust an artist, you know.
Well, they claim to.
You know, no, one artist bust a New York, and his with the youth and him are dead.
Shaggy? Oh.
No, something ranks. Shaggy something. When you know.
Peter, which ranks was it? Artist? Because I don't want to call
the
them.
New York, they are Jamaica and Crash, man. Philip Smart, bossy man.
Alton, the one with the dead up here in New York.
No, I'm dead at Jamaica on a bike. Sluggy ranks.
Sluggy ranks.
Okay.
So me I say, other from that, me not really come say, yeah, man, like, look for a youth like Ed Robinson, where he's one of the greatest singers where we know. Because I know Ed Robinson from there, a new name music, you know. From where youth, we know them youth here sing, and see them come on New York. And yet, it was so much big show.
And they're not.
And enough man will come from Jamaica who can perform like
exactly, because guess what? I want to tell you.
more artists like that.
I want to tell you, I'm going to say it publicly on
Brian artists like them youth too, you know.
There was a show recently that was held in a park in Queens, Wingate. Was it? No, it wasn't Wingate. It was Roy Wilkins Park.
Yeah, man,
it was actually the Jerk Fest, right?
Yeah.
And a lot of artists came up from Jamaica to perform, and Ed Robinson got like a 2-second slot. And let me tell you, Ed Robinson was the only artist who performed. They gave him the opportunity to sing one song. He sang that one song, and I'm telling you, he was the only artist that got a forward, an encore. He had to come back and do another song. And all the time they have these shows. we have artists here in New York, but it's like
New York is very
they don't wanna look at
discouraging
them.
to
They
when
don't
it
wanna
comes to
look at them.
artists. Cause even Xanadu, that youth we know can sing. That's why them youth that we stick with those youth. You know, China
So-
Cole,
Right, what
20
to
years
do?
in the making.
Or
know?
they're put on shows that are failures before they even start.
Because everybody thinks that if you don't come from Jamaica, if you're not making music from Jamaica, but that is a fact.
But Philip Smart changed that
That's
game,
all
didn't
right.
he?
Was
He
a man.
changed
That's why,
that.
yeah, of
Where
course,
they,
he changed.
they couldn't even tell where the music
Then
was.
that's
Some of artists like Screechy done and
The
them
best
others.
music
Right.
is not the best music because all the equipment them where a man thinks they got a studio at Jamaica. America, them not build at Jamaica. No equipment not build at Jamaica.
Wow.
And it's equipments.
That produces a sound.
Of course.
Interesting.
So if you have the equipments them on the right here or anywhere, Bob Marley have to run from a Jamaica at the time and
He
go
was
build
living
different
in
music.
England.
in.
Yeah, yeah.
Most of Black Crow big tune them. Them not build at Jamaica, them build a Compass Point in Bahamas.
With Chris.
You understand? With
Blackwell?
Steve Stanley, yeah. And Chris
Wow.
Blackwell.
Wow. So it's not
And-
the
and it
location.
continue-
And we
no,
see
it's not the
now
location.
That where
It
is the
cannot
biggest
be the
music coming
location.
from now? Japan and Africa.
You know,
in
it
terms
cannot.
of reggae music.
You know, right in California, you have some of the biggest reggae festivals, them in Europe's.
But,
Whereas in
you know what?
Jamaica,
they're not Jamaican. They're not Caribbean artists. Who are
no,
performing on-
but they are
performing on those
performing reggae
fests.
music. You know,
Wow. So, I mean, what if there was one thing that you could do to change the way reggae is perceived and is out there for the listening public? What would that one? It's kind of a really tough question to
no,
ask.
well, it's
you.
not a tough question. That's what's a Mightyful 13, the
right.
reconfiguration, the missing link of reggae, and the reflection of our ancestors' origin. So we are producing these things. Because we're not nothing new, you know.
Nothing new under the sun,
No,
right?
we
You're
just
going
come
back.
refigure
You're going back
what our
and building
ancestors
on.
had did, yeah, in this present time. You know,
Because
that's why.
there was you're saying that there was a disconnection
Yeah,
between
there
what
is.
was then and
There
what
is.
is now.
There is, and there was.
And that's where we're stuck.
Yeah. That's
Where
why I
we
see
are.
even youth like Chronic emerge. It's not like what Chronic do, you have other artists that never do it. But in coming at a time where, because when Kingdom Rise and Kingdom Fall, you know, if you can check the
7 times
transition,
rise, yeah.
you know, the whole sex and sadomistic thing we are going, and then the world boss go down, and then you don't know, say, a Chronic have to rise. Because so God work, you know. You know?
Wow.
So
I'm
that's where it
so
go.
sorry to the listeners of the Conduit show that we're not paying attention because I'm so engrossed in my guest. And when you have someone like Mightyful 13 sitting in the studio with you talking about his history, because this is not someone who just is new to the game like me. I'm new to the game. He grew up in it. So we do apologize to the listeners who are logged into the chat room and making comments. If I don't kind of get to you and get to your comment, I do apologize. And I'm sorry, Roddy, that you're having issues buffering. You know, that's how it goes with Ustream. We're really working on trying to get a platform where we can have a really clean, nice experience, because when you have guests like Fitzroy, Francis sitting in the studio, you don't want anything to interrupt. You don't want anything to break in to his flow of what he's telling. Because I'm sitting here and I'm learning too.
Yeah.
So do
I
you
still want to finish with the female segment too.
Yeah, I
you
still
know.
got to find the music.
Yeah,
Oh,
man.
good. Let me see. I think I'm able to log into my internet. So that's what I'm going
Well,
to
if
try
you
and
can
do.
go up on YouTube, we can play from the YouTube if it's possible.
You know, I hate doing that because you know why? Because the
I can
adverts
find
that
Michelle
pop in.
Garden.
Okay,
Essence
yeah,
of
a
Life.
woman named Moses. You know, I do have that track. So let me find that one in 1 second, because I don't want to skip over, you know, that monumental task that you've given yourself to produce women for, was it 2013, 2014? You decided to do that. And I have to commend you.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I
No,
do
that's all
actually
we produce this year now. All of my production this year is females.
Wow. Okay, so we're getting ready to
Every
bring
single one of them.
up one of those women. And where did you find this particular artist? I know she's a big singer.
Well, Michelle
Yeah.
Garden, for credit, Dennis Stone. Mr. Dennis Stone, who is also a producer in Florida, you know, because
Is that where she's
I think he heard the Essence of Life rhythm,
Right.
whether the Crescente or the Xanadu, and he reached out to me on Facebook, and you know,
Okay, so
I
all
sent
right.
him the rhythm, and he tracked it. you
Okay,
know.
so I did find one of the females. I know we're going to get to Miss China Nicole in 1 second, but this is Michelle Gordon, and it's a track called...
She built a railroad Moses was her name. Ooh, yeah. She was the pride of her people, leaders and friends, mighty soldiers fighting for human rights. Yeah, yeah. She made her followers respect her, and in the end, lead her people from darkness into light. They call her Moses. Moses was her name. They call her Moses. Moses was her name. Yeah.
Wow, that's Miss Michelle Gordon.
Yes, Michelle Gordon, a tribute to one of America's great freedom fighter, Harriet Tubman.
Harriet Tubman.
Yeah. And this song was recorded in 2013, and it should have been her follow-up song.
Wow.
But because Mr. Smart died,
and he was working.
yeah, he was the one I didn't want to mix this track. So when him get ill in the process, I didn't really force it, so I did abort the project. But this year now, I say, all right, this is a female here from Mightyful 13. I say, all
So
right.
you're gonna go back to this.
So I link
project.
Dennis and said, Dennis, yeah, I just send everything come here. And you just mix it and, and he did a good job, Him and him engineer in Florida,
Okay.
Yeah.
We seem to
So
have
this
lost
song
the
is a
chat
collaborative
today.
effort between Mightyful 13 and Dennis Stone and, yeah.
All right. Okay. So that's just one of the females.
Yeah,
that
that was
you're
one of the
working with.
females. Yeah.
And we're
'Cause
still
we have
try-
like Jojo Max.
Right. Actually, I know
And we
Jojo
have
Mac is over
we
here.
also have a Japanese artist named Raya Vibes, who song just
Did you send
came
me
out.
that?
Yeah, man, I send you everything, man.
No, you can't get away from this man, because I'm telling you, he is on top of his game, and I'm sure he has sent everything to me. But let me see. I know Jojo Mac is supposed to be in our playlist here, in our music
well, I don't
here.
know if you have the track that.
Oh, we probably the one
Yeah,
that you
I
produced.
won't
All right, let me
surrender.
see. Let me see if I have it here.
And
maybe not.
Jojo Max right now is part of the Black Hole clan.
That's what I heard.
Yeah, man.
Tell me
Yeah,
about
man.
that. Is she singing with them?
Yeah, man, she is a member of Black Hole, via
Okay.
Mightyful 13 management, cause I orchestrate that.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Okay, so good for you. Good move on that one. So does this mean that all of your artists that you're producing are going to be an extension of Black Uhuru at some point? Or?
No, well, not all. 'Cause I know Angie is, well, as I say, Black Hole is like our home, So, and Duck is my father. Ducky grew me from a baby, So.
What are they doing right now? Are they still on
Well,
tour?
they just commenced touring, and they're back in Jamaica right now.
Uh-huh.
Doing some recording. Angie B is gonna pursue a little solo album career, Mightyful 13, and him I gonna produce a solo album. And Duck at the same time, we're gonna work on a Black Crow album with Angie B CMA, because
Right.
we have to keep, as I'm say, it's a building of a brand. Black Crow already is an established brand.
So
Which
you're
when you say Black Crow, still people reflect back to Michael Rose.
right.
So Angie B still have to
He
keep
has
working
to build
and build.
himself.
Yes.
I guess that's the same thing that who is that AJ Brown now is going to have to do.
Yeah.
You know,
yeah,
it's like
you
when
know.
you have an